Set this up for live chat. There we go. No one's here. I would imagine that notifications didn't go out. Well, they did. Maybe they did. Who knows? That was stupid. I've done smarter things. Morning, guys. I just spilled tea all over, iced tea all over the counter. Yeah, I have. So there's a puck of ice on the top of the iced tea, and I thought it was thin enough I could just poke my finger through it. Instead, it just, you know, it happens. I'm getting ready to make that coffee, and then I'm gonna help start making breakfast. Jimmy Dean's maple sausage. I can eat this because it's not artificially maple flavored. Cancel that. Is it? Yeah, I can too. I can too. I can see it happening. Let's see here. Coffee's ready. Just gotta put some water in it. So happy 4th of July, everybody. Happy 4th. So this is not that holiday where I'm gonna tell you to remember your veterans, remember what the holiday was intended for and stuff like this. It's not at all gonna be that. If you wanna just go out and get shit-faced, there's nothing to remember except that it's Independence Day, guys. Fuck. That's it. I'm not gonna tell you to remember our fallen soldiers and all that shit. I'm gonna tell you, look, if you gotta work tomorrow, just remember, start early, finish early, and post-game. You should probably pre-game, which consists of 4 big glasses of water. And then you have halftime, which is a Gatorade. And then you have post-game when you get home, which is 2 Gatorades and a big glass of water. Probably take an Advil. That's how you properly do it. Otherwise, you will wake up tomorrow for work and wish you had died as a child. That's the worst about a 4th of July, like Thursday. Most people aren't going to get tomorrow off. Military probably will. They might get a 50. There you go. Yeah, post game. I choose to pre-game, which involves drinking a lot of water before. Then halftime, which is a full Gatorade. Sometime about the halfway point of the evening. Continue to drink water in the middle. And then you post-game. And if you do that, you probably will be able to avoid the hangover. Your stomach will still be fucked up. At least your head won't feel like somebody's driving a truck through it. I'm doing kitchen stuff. So our plans for today are pretty simple. We're gonna clean the fucking house. Apparently that's what we're doing. This is, I hate when she does this. This is the side where stuff that has food in it goes. This is the side with the garbage disposal. That side is not. Why is there stuff with food in it sitting on that side? It irritates me. Because we have a screen for over the drain to keep food from going down. But if I have a side of the drain that has a garbage disposal, why would the dishes with food in them not be on that side? Why? I don't get it. garbage disposal. Yes, sis, if you're watching, I went full dad on that one. It's like, what the fuck is rattling around in a goddamn garbage disposal? And I try not to do that. I try not to do that on videos because it has a tendency to get things demonetized. So, yeah, today's going to be, I don't know. I haven't talked to Matt 100% yet. We talked about maybe going over to Matthew's house and just hanging out. Like, he's just kind of talking about just chilling. I don't know. I'm going to talk to him and see what he says about that. If not, I might just stay here all day. I don't know. I had no big plans of going and doing anything, going and getting drunk. I just kind of wanted to, I thought maybe it'd be cool to hang out with some friends. But, you know, Matt has been really busy because he helped with graduation stuff for National University and everything. So, and then he actually has a new job that he starts soon. And so he's been really busy and he's tired, and I get it. Plus, it would be 4th of July at Matt's would be a lot like having a Friday at the Forge. So, I don't know. What's everybody got planned? I'm going to come back. I'm going to look at comments here in a second. This is true. More churro. I will come back and look at comments in a second, guys. I promise. Just got to finish these dishes at the kitchen to bailing on sad barbecue so I can not go to a sad barbecue. So my sweet baby sister there got invited to a barbecue, and apparently the guy forgot everything that he needed for a barbecue. I mean, like, let me put this in perspective. Like, I can see forgetting, like, barbecue sauce or maybe chips. Maybe saying, hey, I forgot to grab sodas. Those would be the things that most people would forget. Those would be the things you call your friends. Hey, I forgot to get paper plates. He's like, I didn't think about the fact there were a bunch of people coming. I forgot to get paper plates, or I forgot to get chips, or I forgot to get napkins. No, he had that stuff, but didn't have burgers or hot dogs or cheese. I mean, that's some rookie shit right there. That's some Bush League shit right there. I was military. I know how to fucking do a barbecue. Wow. Just jumped in real quick from work to say good morning and happy 4th. Well, good morning to you, Ryan. So Ryan, that's Banner 247. We talked about something yesterday. I don't think I'm going to readdress that in a video. I just kind of had that moment where I was like, holy crap. Isn't that kind of what I was saying? So, yeah, it's gonna be an interesting day. We're not sure exactly what's gonna happen, but I know that I gotta start making sausage patties. On the way to Asheville, North Carolina for a weekend. You know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna make a push. I'm gonna recommend this. I think instead of getting drunk on blah blah, instead of getting drunk on the 4th and then feeling miserable on the 5th, here's what I think we should do. We should start treating the 4th of July like New Year's. So you know you're getting the 4th off. So I'm saying Independence Day Eve. That's when we have our fireworks and stuff. That's when we drink all our beer. And that way, Saturday, you can wake up Saturday morning or Friday morning and wake up because your hangover was on Independence Day, the 4th. I think we need to change the way we look at this. Good morning, wife. I'm starting your coffee. Oh, what's going on? I think my wife got tired of the sheets coming loose and just stripped the bed. I'm not sure. Not 100%. Don't know what's going on. I don't understand my wife. It's an actual holiday where we could just hang out and do shit, and that's the day she decides to be. Yeah, that's true. No, I did not piss the bed. That's not an event that's been recorded at my house in a very, very long time. I think my coffee pot's got a prostate problem. She just, what the hell's wrong with this thing? Usually it goes quicker than that. It's just barely dribbling through. What the hell's going on? I don't think it's clogged. Shouldn't be. Well, that's weird. Don't look clogged. It's a brand new coffee pot. Huh. Oh, that's weird. Nah, I just cleaned it. Practicing. I'm gonna open my own circumcision clinic. Because you gotta be careful. You don't want to waste the bait. You don't want to waste the stuff in the end. Nah, it already got shipped out. It got shipped out. I did it. So I showed part of it, Ryan. I showed part of it in a video that I did from the forge at like 4:30 in the morning, because that's about what time I finished it the other day. So it took a while to get that one done. Mainly because, like I said, what happened was I was talking. So hardware is always the hardest. Screws is always the hardest to get to anodize and come out consistently the color you want it. Because a lot of times what happens is there gets heat. Hey, what's up, Ashton? So you get heat buildup during the actual manufacturing process of the screws. Because titanium will heat up quick. It will, and the heat you introduce. Well, the thing is, hardware's so small that heat doesn't have anywhere to dissipate to. So while you're milling that, you're introducing heat and friction. Even if you're using cool, what's up, Vincent? Well, you're adding that heat into that while you're actually producing that part. It doesn't have anywhere to dissipate to, because it's a small part. And so where you're doing that milling, what can happen is you get some nitrogen dilution, and you just get the you form some alpha case. You fundamentally structurally change that titanium by heating it. And then when you go back and try and anodize it, well, it can get spotty, it can get splotchy, especially at the higher voltages where you're trying to hit one color and you've got two different colors, because you've got technically two different types of titanium now in that, where you've formed some alpha case from the heating it outside of a vacuum environment, and it changes that. It starts to absorb some nitrogen. You get some change. 14 people, 5 licks. You guys told me you wanted me to keep doing that to remind you guys to hit the like button. And so the hardware takes forever because sometimes you've got to do them individually just to match the colors, because you could be trying to hit it all at the same voltage and get 3 different colors. I actually, the video that I sent Ryan, I went back and redid that hardware completely at a different, I just did it differently. I just did them each individually until I could get it matched as closely as possible. So it literally took me all night to do that knife. All night. Well, I was working on 2 knives. I was redoing a Jason Guthrie Scout at the same time. Just a blast and tumble. Yeah, it just, I wasn't happy with the colors being as off as they were. They weren't horribly off, but they were off enough that I wasn't happy with it. Most people wouldn't have noticed, but I'm kind of a perfectionist. So let's see here. Let's get some of these patties formed out. So yeah, we don't do this that often. We don't do like breakfast and stuff like that, because usually my daughter's already been up and ice skating for a while by the time this time of the day rolls around. So it's always kind of fun. I always enjoy this. This is like we're making breakfast together and shit like that, because the wife's gonna come out and help me with pancake. You can ask my sister this. She's on here. Am shit at making pancakes. All the other stuff I can do. Fried eggs and pancakes. I cannot do either one. I can fry the fuck out of some potatoes. My sister's seen it. I found a key to fried potato. If you guys want a key to knowing how to fry some potatoes and have them come out, you boil them. Then you slice them. Don't boil them like mashed potatoes boil. Just boiled enough that they're already a little bit pre-cooked. Then you slice them real thin and you soak them in salt water overnight. Not like real salty water, just enough that you can taste there's some salt. Then get your pan good and fucking hot. Get your oil to where it starts to get its fucking shimmer. Just starting to, like, you see little wisps of smoke across your oil. Then you throw in your potatoes. That's how you fry potatoes. Oh, you don't season them until the first time you flip. That's the other thing that'll make them sticky, is if you put a bunch of salt and pepper on them before you flip the first time, so that causes us, that causes the seasoning to kind of burn on it. So when you flip it the first time, that season the shit out of it. That's how I do it. Well, I've told you what you need to know. I'll pull a dad. Well, I don't know what else to fuck tell you then. Oh, you've tried it all. I don't know what else to fuck. That's my father right there. In case you guys have never seen my father, let me do it for you, because I look enough like him. I just don't have the glasses. Well, I don't know what the fuck to tell you then, because I've already told you everything I know. So apparently you fucking tried it all. So go away. I can't do pancakes. I fuck them up every time. I think it's the way. I think it's the batter. I think I fuck up the batter. Like, you can't fry potatoes. I don't really want to fucking hear it, sis. Guys, so I had a guy pay me in Bitcoin, and I saved that $80 in Bitcoin. And I kept it in this account that accumulates interest. And so that $90 is now fucking like $180. And I'm like, huh, I'm gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it in that account. All right, I'm trying to get this. Apparently we cooked something with a lot of garlic in it in this frying pan. Because I can definitely smell garlic as I'm cooking these sausage patties. Yuki, you want coffee? All right, guys, I'm gonna get off of here. I'll talk to you later. Because this isn't gonna work. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Happy 4th of July. I might do this again later.